and there's 1,000 of y'all. There's only one of me. I am invaluable.
Fuck that shit. You figure they have a lot of options. They keep listening to women like you tell them they ain't got no options.
They don't.
If you don't have that much money to your name, if you broke, if your mindset isn't where it needs to be, then a woman shouldn't be. It should be the last thing that you think about. And what up, man? It's your boy Danye BC2, and today we got a video with Anton Daniels, and he's basically going to be breaking down why men should choose themselves over women, and also that basically you should be able to speak however you want to speak in a relationship. So I want to get right into the video and see what he's talking about. So
Be accessible.
So she
You
make
get
it
her location. She don't need your shit. She don't need your shit. She don't need your location. And if you can't tell your chick, you know what, this is how we moving, and you just gonna have to trust me. I'm not really interested in answering no questions. I'll reveal it to you as we go. If she don't trust you, then that's not the one that you're supposed to be with. If she don't follow your leadership and your judgment and is 100% on board, then y'all need to just walk away. Stop and stop thinking that you're not gonna get another one. It's always upgrades. Have y'all ever played GTA 5? Have y'all ever seen?
Oh yeah, GTA.
There's always new upgrades. I promise you. I promise you.
I think Anton brings up good points here, but the biggest thing I took from it was walk away and leave, and there's other women out here. I know, listen, in a relationship, it's hard to truly understand it. You feel like that woman that you're with in many cases is the woman for you. So I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy. Walking away is easy because, listen, I was in relationships. My last relationship, I loved the girl. You feel me? I really, truly loved her, and I thought she was the one. And it didn't end up working out, and I had to come to a realization that even if it did work out, it wouldn't be the best for me. It wouldn't be the best for me because, like he said, you need a girl that's going to be down, ride or die, listen to you. And I feel like in many cases, in many relationships, for people out there that's watching this, you do not have the right woman by your side. And a woman can make or break you. She can make your life miserable or she can make it great. But I think, like I said, I think Anton brings up a great point. Be with the woman that is for you, that you can actually speak freely, that's going to follow your lead. And that is going to be the biggest asset investment that could be in your life. But if you do it the wrong way, it could also be the biggest liability, cause you the most headache, take all your money, take all your time, take all your resources. So there's a lot of downsides to this, but there's also upsides. So that's why it is crucial. Pick the right woman, lay down, have a baby with the right woman, or your whole life you're going to be miserable, because that kid, if you make a kid with that woman, is going to be there no matter what.
I agree with that though.
The answer is for all the men who want to be with like
these
good
men are not
women.
good looking enough to have all these options. So they know they don't have options. That's why they stay where they are, and they should
They
stay
do
there.
have options. They just don't realize
No, they
how
don't.
good they are because
One of you.
You're gonna
I done got more people married than you will ever believe in your life.
So
okay, but
I tell-
the
That's
advice
a fact.
is so
That's a whole
toxic.
fact.
It's
So this woman's trying to convince us that there's not more options out there, which is ludicrous. And like I said, some people never left their hometown. Some people don't travel that much. Some people don't go out there and really see a lot of it. So you can believe that. If you got a good girl, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I was single for 3 years. It took me 3 years to come across the woman that I deemed the right one. So it does take time. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, but I do feel like you shouldn't chase it. You shouldn't go out and search for it and look for it. You should be on your purpose, doing what you got to do, and it has to align. The woman has to align with you. So, like I said, you do have options. For my men out there, there's plenty of options out here. But it's going to come. Don't force it. But you are not, like, there's no limited amount of women. There's no, like, necessity out here. Like, you got options, but also believe it and understand that you are valuable and that you shouldn't just put up with anything. When you have the mindset of there's plenty of women out here for me, shoot, you're going to choose wisely. You're going to take your time. You're not going to allow certain but when you think like how this girl is trying to tell you and convince you that there's not that much options, you're going to put up with whatever.
you say it's 1,000 of us? 1,000 of what?
I said
What do you
there's
mean?
a
There is
thousand
like
of
there is
y'all. There's a thousand of
for
y'all.
every 100 attractive women, there's only like 2.5 attractive men. So they don't have any
Oh,
option.
wait a minute, y'all. I can't hear shit. Wait a minute, Bishop. Say it again. I couldn't hear
I
you.
said there's a thousand of y'all. There's only one of me.
Talk
So
about
1,000 women or 1,000 whores?
There's a thousand of it. Take it how you want. There's a thousand of y'all.
I'm asking, like, do you mean, like, seriously? I mean it, because Anton said there are women that are not meant to be wild. So do you think when you say there are more options to pull from sluts, or more options to pull from good quality women? When you say, if I don't have one,
Even
1,000.
sluts have standards
Listen, bro,
too. So
Wait a minute, is it? Let him answer.
Listen, there's a thousand of y'all. There's only one of me. I am invaluable.
fuck
If
that
makes
shit. You figure
So-
Invaluable. Invaluable.
Yep. And look,
then
restrictive
why are there so
criteria,
many sexually undisciplined men today? If there's only one of you, why are you
because
guys
they keep getting raised by
Well, no,
women.
you're putting my whole reason.
So he's trying to sit here and say there's 1,000 women to him. And like I said, when you put yourself in a space to be wanted, and it's a level up thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you don't have that much money to your name, if you broke, if your mindset isn't where it needs to be, then a woman shouldn't be. It should be the last thing that you think about. And no, it's not 1,000 women to you. But when you are that person, when you take care of yourself, when you are focused, when you have goals and you're pursuing it and you're putting in the work, yes, every woman wants you. What woman doesn't want a man that provides, a man that leads, a man that takes charge, a man that's serious about life? You're wanted by every woman out there. I've never seen one woman that says they want a bum. Now, do they sleep with bums? Yes. Do they get with bums sometimes? Yes. So their actions do be mixed, wish-washy. But even a woman that be with these bums still want productive men. At the end of the day, they'll choose that over a bum. It's just some bums are flyer than some of y'all productive men out there. But when y'all have both, when you fly, you know what I mean, check your boy out, and you productive, you got the cream of the crop. It is 1,001.
So then there is no 1,000. There is no 1,000 then.
You're furthering my point.
There is nothing
You're
like that.
You're right.
You guys have
You're
no
furthering my
options.
point,
You have
though.
no options. That's why you stay in a miserable marriage. You have no option. That's why you say happy wife, happy life. You have no option. That's why you're like, I'm
No,
gonna let
happy-
her do whatever it is she wants to do because I
happy-
don't want to be stressed
I don't know
out.
about happy
You
wife,
have no
happy
option.
life.
Whoa. Men stay in relationships even when they're not happy is because we are loyal. Can we talk about it? Men love more and are way more loyal. At the end of the day, we will stay in miserable spots, places in life because we don't want to just up and leave. We sacrifice, and we feel like that's our responsibility and job. And that's why I truly believe a lot of men should be taking care of these kids out here because one, they'll put their kids over themselves. Many scenarios I see women raising kids and they make sure their nails are done, their hair is done. Kid don't have no book. Kid don't got clean sneakers, and they take care of themselves first. They don't let the man see the kid because they're mad at the man. They're mad at the baby dad. So now start using the kid to divide them. And it's like, if you don't put yourself over the kid, which, like I said, in many scenarios, men look at it from, I will put up with it. I will do this. I will sacrifice for the best thing for my kid. You know what I mean? And so that's why I said I feel like men should have the kid, because I think there'll be a lot more men out here that's really investing and taking care of the kids. Not to say that mothers don't do that, and there's a lot of mothers that don't do that. But I am saying there's a lot of bad mothers out there, and I think there will be more bad mothers than bad men out there that put themselves over the kid. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that point she brought up, that many men stay in miserable relationships. It's not because they're scared of their options. It's because they knuckle down and they'll take care of more responsibility than a lot of women out here.
Like,
So
happy
you
man
stay
is
where
not
you
a friend.
are because that's the only option that you
I'm
have.
sorry.
But
They have no options.
G, there's an aspect
You
to
don't have
men.
any option.
Let's skip ahead, man. Let's see what Anton's talking about.
brick wall. Listen, if stop. You're talking to a brick wall. Listen, if y'all can get white men, go get them.
Go get them.
Nobody's trying to hold y'all hostage. We not trying to keep y'all captive. Go do your thing. Go
You
marry
are
all
the
the
one
white
that
men.
said you don't want black women.
Usually those situations not really like out of like real love. So that's the reason why.
They talking like that's a threat. Okay. Let that nigga have the leftovers in. We don't care.
He said that black men are marrying black women at a lower rate, and I said
that's the truth.
No, I didn't say that.
The same thing.
That's what you said.
No. I said black women are marrying out at a much lower rate outside of the race than black men. And what I'm saying is black people are married to each other 93% of the time. Black women make up black women are marrying out at a single digit percentage because what group of men is coming to marry American black women?
Let them have it. Let them, if they can get them, go
that
get
is true. There are a lot of black women occupying our community that is not making it look good. Out of the 13, I think black women make up, 7 or 8% of that 13.6%. And I don't know what percent of that. I'm going to call it 5. Where there are a lot of women with loud, wild hair colors, the long eyelashes, the masculine vernacular, how they stand, how they walk, the type of conversations that they have. It just doesn't make us look good as women in the black community. So I will say, I can't say if it's more or less.
I can't relate. All the Nigerians now, Nigerian community are all married and very happy. So maybe.
Where is Tariq Nasheed when you need him? Did she say all Nigerians are in a good community and are happy? Listen, I ain't about to get deep into that, but she's lying. Let's be honest. But do I feel like that they do have more of a family structure? Of course. I think America is just out of line. America is just getting horrible. It's getting horrible. Everybody just thinks they can do whatever they want. There's no more real roles. People, it's getting to a point. There's no rules. There's no rules. Nobody's doing anything that's best for them. They just doing whatever the heck they want. And that's where I feel like leads to destruction. And that's why I feel like communities were better back in the day with our grandparents, even through not slavery, even through Jim Crow and hard times and racism. We still had a good family structure because there was still order. There was some sense of order. There was some sense of gender roles. And you can sit here and act like, oh, well, women were getting abused and beat and all that stuff. A lot of that is false. Like, I don't think men were just out here just smacking women upside their head. No, we're not even built like that. We're built to take care and protect. Now, are there people out there that will draw and take advantage? Yes, we got all those crazy lunatics. But back then, there was order. There was structure. We had a system, and people took care of what they took care of. And they put family first. Now we're living in a time where you put yourself first. You care about your own happiness. You care about this and that. And it's all rainbows and sunshines. That's bullshit. You should not, especially as a man, for my men out there, F your happiness. In many situations, your happiness has nothing to do with what you should actually be doing. The true measure of a man is taking care of stuff that you don't want to take care of, but you do it because you have to, and it's for the betterment of your situation for others in society. Stop, like, people are now losing it, and things is more chaotic as ever because we're all doing stuff for ourselves, and that's not how life should be. That's not how men are raised. Should be raised and how men should act. We don't do things for ourselves. We do things for others. And that's what makes us men. I told you, listen, I'm part of the older society, man. I don't know. I got that old head mindset. I don't do this new school stuff. It doesn't work.
The argument would hit better if men from foreign countries would travel into America to marry American black women. You don't have a metric.
They wouldn't want to, and black women wouldn't want to either.
Why would anybody from a different country come to America and say, give me one of them thick chicks from Tennessee with somebody else's kid?
Why do you guys speak about your women with such animosity? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
We're talking about
give me one of them thick chicks from Tennessee with somebody else's kid. That is crazy. But yeah, listen, this video is already long enough. Hit that like and subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. And road to 1,000 subs on the way. And I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace. For my men out there, hey, take care of business. Stop being scared of these women. In your relationship, man the F up and take on responsibilities with a smile on your face, even when things are hard. But I'm going to catch y'all, man. Peace.